Hello, good morning with Wil van Delle van de radioprogramma Delfsblauw.
Well, nice to talk to you. Good morning, Will.
Good morning. How are you?
Uh, I'm among the survivors. What can I say? I'm good.
Yeah, you are. You're telling this morning to me you are 2 days in the United States in Texas.
Yeah, I went to Texas. A week and a half ago. It's a quick trip. I was there there 4 or 5 days. I was in traveling around Houston, San Antonio, Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, making some bookings for the spring and summer.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to be traveling around in the. Me and Lynn are going to be traveling around in the States in the summer, doing a little tour in the South.
Uh-huh. Does you have plans in the next summer to go to Texas and drive around?
Yeah, we're going to be about probably 3 weeks and do some playing in Austin, San Antonio, Houston, Dallas, going down to Louisiana to Lafayette, New Orleans, and do a couple of shows down there. And if everything goes well, we'll start out doing 2 nights in Nashville, and then go down to Texas and Louisiana for about 2 weeks.
How do you feel when you are back in the United States the last days? How do you feel that?
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, very strange. Very strange. It was rather a shock. I flew KLM, and I got on of course, everything was a mask. And here in Norway, we're not wearing masks at all.
No.
But once I got on the KLM flight, it was to put on a mask. And when I got to Schiphol, you had to wear a mask. And when I got back on the KLM flight to Houston, you had to wear a mask. I was on a 787 aircraft. And that aircraft holds over 300 people, and there were less than 50 people on the plane. I had the entire midsection of that plane to myself. It was strange.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, when we fly from Spain to Belgium or to Holland, you need always a mouth mask.
Yeah, it was a strange experience. It was just a strange experience, and I spent a little time down in Louisiana with my family, but. No matter where you went in the States, it made no difference where you went. They had security guards that if you went to Walmart or if you went to the bank or no matter where you went, they had people at the door. Mm-hmm. Put your mask on or you don't come in.
Yeah.
That's simple as that.
Yeah.
It was a strange experience.
And how is the solidarity under the people in America? They do it?
Mm-hmm. What's that?
Yeah, they do it. Use that in masks everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
It made no difference unless you were putting food in your mouth or drinking something. It was everywhere. That's what I found. That's what I found so very, very strange. Yeah. When I went to Walmart, Best Buy, when I went in to do some shopping, no matter where it was, everyone, man, woman, child, wore a mask. Everyone.
Also by the McDonald's.
It made no difference. It made no difference where you, unless you were putting food in your mouth, you had to have a mask on. I just thought it was you know what, I went into a bank.
Okay.
And I was in the bank, and the thought hit me, and I told the little gal working at the bank, I said, sweetheart, you're a whole lot younger than me. I said, but I was raised in Texas, and I'm old enough and young enough and old enough to remember when I was your age, if somebody walked into a bank with a mask on, they were in big trouble. I mean, if you were going to get arrested or shot. Uh-huh. Today, I feel like if I walk into a bank in Texas without a mask, I have a chance of getting shot. So
you do it in.
so it was.
In
Strange
Spain,
experience.
yeah, in Spain you use it only when you go to the supermarket or when you go a store. Anyway, when you go in a store, you need a mouth mask, and when you go to the bank, something else. But on the street, you are free.
Yeah, so that was strange. I mean,
Yeah.
it was really strange, and
Yeah.
and of course the temperature. People ask, well, what was it like when you were, when you were in Texas 2 weeks ago? And I said, well, the temperature was it was a little bit cooler than normal.
Uh-huh.
Uh, I was there for 4 days, and the temperature in the middle of the day was something between 37 and 39 every day. So
Uh-huh.
it was
Lawson,
it was
the reason back to music,
yes, sir.
the reason that we invited you this morning is the single "Next to Me." Tell about this song for the listeners.
Okay. Uh, this song basically was about the man who called himself my father.
Hmm.
And I'll tell you just a little quick story. There were only two things my dad was ever really good at. Number one was drinking whiskey and chasing women, and number two was chasing women and drinking whiskey. And there are also some other things that he wasn't very good at that he did a lot of. That was gambling away his paychecks on poker games and horse races.
Hmm.
But as a positive note, I have to say one thing about the old man. He was a good teacher,
Uh-huh.
and he spent a lifetime teaching me what I never wanted to become. So that's all I can say about that. So the song was basically about the escapades and the things that he did in his life, and trying to straighten it up at the end, and that's why that song ends. Sit right here next to me, and we'll try to drink our way back to the top. And he committed his life to drinking, and thankfully, all I can say is at the end, at the very end, he went out of this world sober. So,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
end of story.
That's the reason that we see by the song a dark photograph. Dark photograph. You see yourself in the mirror. Is that right?
I, yeah, exactly,
Uh-huh.
exactly. I was just sitting on that bar stool, and that picture of me is a picture of him.
Uh-huh.
That picture of me is a picture of him. What I think he really felt. What I think the way he saw himself, but would never admit it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
The beautiful on your songs. This, I mean it. This is a respect for you. The beautiful on your songs. There always a message in the songs.
I try real hard. Willie Nelson said something years and years ago that I've never forgotten, and it means more to me than anything. And my music is three chords and the truth.
Yeah.
Um,
Really.
that's what it is, and I'm grateful and I'm thankful that I've had a chance to live on all four corners of the earth,
Yeah.
under every kind of circumstance, and I've got a lot of stories to tell, and that's what I do, is just try to tell
Yeah.
true and honest stories about things that have happened in my life.
Yeah.
Of course, there's a song coming out in about a week and a half,
Uh-huh.
that that I that it's true up until a child gets to be about 8 or 9 years old. This is
Mhm.
a Christmas song called Santa Claus is Coming.
Uh-huh.
Christmas time is a coming. So there's going to be a Christmas song coming out in about a week and a half or 2 weeks,
Uh-huh.
and that's a very yeah, a jolly, happy, silly children's song.
Okay. Now we're going to now play Next to Me. The song we're going to play. What is the weather now in Norway?
It's clear and cold. No, not freezing, but it's probably 2 degrees, 3 degrees, windy, and the skies are clear.
Okay. I can play. On the first place, I thank you very much that you've this morning live here in the program. And you can better announce by yourself next to me. Tell the listeners.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay, folks. You're going to hear this song called Next to Me, and hope it brings tears to your eyes. It brings tears to mine every time I hear it. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
I wish you a nice day. Thank you. Till the next appointment.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Will. Bye-bye. Hey.